Hey Polly, how to overcome fear of failure or the fear of rejection as an intuitive, conscious social entrepreneur. So, the fear of rejection or the fear of failure, where exactly is that coming from? And let's have a look about that kind of fear that is holding you back to do the work that is necessary in order to get the job done, right? As an entrepreneur. Let's think about making the phone calls, right? Because as an entrepreneur, your success determines at how many people do you speak to, right? On a daily basis and talk about your products and your services, right? So, of course, you got to do some work like making the phone calls, doing prospecting on social media, follow-ups, network meetings, appointments, presentations, all the kind of things, right? So you got it in front of people. Now, a lot of people, they have like a fear of rejection, right? A fear of failure, that they might not do something in the right way. So let's have a look in this video about where exactly is that fear coming from, and of course how to overcome it. Because what you need to understand is that fear, right, false evidence appearing real, it's not real, right? Fear, the only thing that we need to fear is fear itself. So where is that exactly is coming from? The thing is, the reason why we have a fear of rejection is because of our own self-image, right? We created a self-image based on other people's expectations, right? So if we go through life, our grown-ups, our childhoods, right, our parents, school systems, jobs, other people, they basically are telling us to calm a little bit down, right? To be normal, to fit in, and to do whatever what other people are expecting from us to do, right? Is to play small. So, and of course they say, right, our parents, like, hey, don't talk to strangers, right? Because hey, they might do something weird or something whatever. Okay, so we get a lot of ideas, right, that we absorb from other people, and that forms our own, let's say, self-image. Okay, so when we need to confront something or do something, we fear that, or our ego is telling us like, hey, wait a minute, calm down, right? Think about what you are in the past, right? What you have been doing so far, and don't change that, right? Don't transform that, just be this, don't change, don't do any form of transformation, right? Because the ego, he wants that things stay the same as how it was, right? So the thing is, what you think about yourself, right, might not be the truth. The truth is that we are all infinite beings, unconditional love, right? That kind of thing. So our ego self-image, it's basically is holding ourselves back. So what you need to determine is, hey, you know what? My product is changing people's life. The reason I'm doing it is because of a mission that is much bigger than myself. Forget about my entire self-image, right? It's not real. It doesn't matter with what I'm bringing to the world. So you gotta feel that first. You gotta feel that reason, the why that you are doing that, and then this whole self-image, right? It doesn't really matter. Now, that's one thing. The second thing is going a little bit further, and that is to resolve that entire self-image, right? And that's really by confronting the beast, right? Confronting all that junk that we gathered along the way from other people that now formed our self-image based on all these thoughts and emotions that we carry in our inner living library, right? Our subconscious mind. So we need to archive that inner library and bring order to the chaos that exists in all of us, right? And give it some space, right? Give it a place so we can create order and find more inner peace and go and do the job that is necessary to get the job done, right? So always you need to ask yourself, if that fear pops up, right? Because I also have that, right? I also have that in certain ways, always go through a deeper layer. And when I hit some point, right, and experience some sort of emotion, I always ask myself, like, wait a minute, what was I thinking and feeling that created that and attracted that in the first place, right? So I can dig deeper into my, let's say, inner living library and start to dig it up and see where that's actually coming from, and then heal and clear that emotion so I can move on, and my self-image, right? Because our job basically is to let go of who do we think we are and who we think we should be based on the expectations of other people. Let that go so we can reconnect or remember who we truly are before the world told us who we had to be, right? So that's the job. Number 2 is to go through these emotions, right? These thoughts that we created or that we gathered basically from other people, that has created our self-image, right? And then let go of that self-image and then just go do it and confront the beast and become better, right? Because hey, the only way we get there is through inspired action. So that's my tip that I want to give to you right now. And fear of failure, fear of rejection is one thing. Another ugly bitch is the fear of success, which I will talk about in another video. Alright, so see you later. Take care for now. Bye bye. And if you got some insight about that, then please let me know by leaving your comments below, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of this kind of weirdness. Alright, take care for now. Bye bye.